What's in this junk box? Hey guys, how you doing today? It's Steve on the Guru Brew. I've got another junk box for you. This is going to be the 6th junk box we've opened. In case you don't know what's going on here, I have collected gadgets and electronic parts over the years and stuck them in boxes, and in an effort to go through these things, I figured I would show you what's in them before I pitch it or keep it. So, number 6. The first item in the box is an infrared alarm for a doorway. And this was manufactured by Radio Shack. Has a switch up here for a chime or an alarm. And you would put this in the doorway and the beam would cover a few feet out. And if something came through the area, this would signal you. Even on chime, it was really loud. I can remember putting this masking tape over the sound hole so it wouldn't be so loud. Anyway, one Radio Shack alarm, door chime, whatever you want to call it. Alright, well, this item here is a huge electric motor. And I'm not sure of the voltage. I do know this is a DC motor. It has a geared. This probably came out of a commercial copier or scanner. I know it was electronics and commercial size for sure. You can see the huge brushes on the side. And this one has an encoder up here at the top, and the encoder sends a pulse through these wires so you can keep track of the position and the shaft speed and that sort of thing, depending on how you wired it. So one huge DC motor. I kept it because I wanted to make maybe a little wind generator with this. Oh, there was a compass in the bottom of this here, and when I moved that motor, I seen the compass move. Watch this. This is a compass that you get with a DirecTV kit to install it yourself. Yep, look at that. You know, this thing has some pretty good sized magnets in it. So, one compass. Okay, this thing's actually pretty useful. I bought this at Big Lots, I believe it was, and it's a timer that you can plug appliances or light, a lamp or something like that. So you plug this in, you plug in what you want to power, and then you can adjust the time that it comes on and off. And I've got a couple of these, and what I use them for is to charge NiCad batteries and things like that. I'll plug the charger into this, and then I'll set it for like an hour, So, there's a lot of uses for these, actually. I think this was only like $9. I'll keep that out. Okay. This is a stepper motor that, again, probably came out of a copier or large scanner, maybe a laser printer, that sort of thing. This is a stepper motor, and these are useful for electronic projects, making little windmills and things like that. This is an old clip-on mic that came with something that we bought. I don't think we ever used it. It's got a little clip-on mic. It's just plastic. Looks like it's got a lot of wire there. 1/8" stereo phone jack. This is a power supply. Okay, 120 volt AC to 18.13 DC. So it's a pretty good size power supply. You'd probably hook up, yeah, these wires are for the 110 AC line, and then the DC comes out this here. Here's another stepper motor. Oh, this has some LEDs installed in the plug. I was experimenting. each one of these LEDs just goes to the to a separate coil, and you can see I just stuck in the LEDs in the holes there. Doesn't take much to get the LEDs going. That's what I mean. These stepper motors are great for making little electronic generators, wind powered or water powered, whatever. It's pretty neat. Pedometer. I was going to make a coin counter to see if I could do it. I bought this at the dollar store, but I never did the project. There we go. That might come in useful. Classic patch kit for rubber tires. Inner tubes, actually. I think this was for my airbed, is what I was using this for. This is one of those solar rocks that they sell at the dollar store. The reason why I purchased this is I thought it had an N-size battery, and this was $1, and the N-size batteries were $2. So I bought this rock just to get the battery, basically. That's something, you can buy that whole thing cheaper than you can buy a battery. N-size batteries are the ones that my Yeti microphone here take. Hey, this is one of those shake flashlights, and I don't know if you can see that on or not. I remember this flashlight, and I never liked it. You had to shake the crap out of it for just a few minutes of light. I have a wind-up one that's much better. Anyway, a shake flashlight. Remember these things. These are public band radio. I think they called it family band. Does that sound right? Anyway, these were pretty good. I could get about a half a mile with these. I can remember my kid taking one to his friend's house, and I could beep into them if I wanted to call them. And the channel was selectable. This was pretty big before cell phones took off. I'm pretty sure these are called the family band. I'm not mistaken. I'm sure one of you guys know. Not a bad little radio kit, really, though, for the money. These are great for hunting or just staying in touch with someone else close by. This is a 5-in-1 card reader that you can see it has a USB end on it, and then it takes like 5 different kinds of cards, like memory cards. And I used this one time, and it just so happened that the time I used it, it erased my memory card. I'm not sure if this erased it or I did, but it left me suspicious that this was broken. I used it one time, never used it again for fear it was messed up. This thing and this thing is Shadow's old Twitter collar. I have a video on the Twitter collar. I'll try to remember to put a link up in the corner. But you would hook this to the dog's collar, and then you would hook this, you would plug it into a USB computer device that was online, and this would measure movements of what she was doing, if she was being still or moving around, and it would tweet different random things to this thing, or it would send it to the antenna, and then this thing would make the software tweet out. So, Shadow was on Twitter for a while tweeting. It would say silly little things like, I'm in the trash can or whatever. This little thing right here is called a slave switch, and it was used in flash photography, and there's a little connection here that you could push it into a strobe, and when this detects a bright burst of light, it would trigger the coil, which would allow the switch to happen. So you could actually control another flash from just firing one flash. That way you didn't have to run cords between the flashes, and you could have multiples. And, you know, it screened out ambient light. That was steady. This is just a SCSI adapter. If you guys remember the SCSI, actually it's not, it's a terminator. Yep, that's a SCSI terminator. That looks like a parallel port terminator. I'm not really sure on that one. Let's see. It's an active type, all it says. I'm not really sure. That looks like a parallel port though, don't it? Some cleaning cloths for lenses. These are pretty good. Oh yeah, look at that. It's a megahertz. Okay. Look at there. So this is a modem actually for a laptop, and you would plug this into your laptop, and this would be the phone connection for a phone wire, which I don't have, but you could put it down on here and then plug it into the phone line. So that's probably a 2400 baud modem. It's pretty old. There's an old Intel processor, tiny little thing, not much here. Hey, here's a gender changer. This is a like a parallel port gender changer, female to female. This is one of those giveaways, but it's a talking tire pressure gauge. I don't never remember using this actually. Might have to see if I can get some batteries for that. Kind of useful. Here's a portable. Came with a little office supply kit. It's actually a stapler. There we go. You can see it's a stapler there. Mouse balls. Phone line connector. Hey, there's another processor. Wonder why these are in here. Flashlights. Hey, this one works. This one's dead. What else? Hey, look at there. We've got a homemade blinky. Is that what they call these things? You take a button cell and you connect an LED. They would stay lit for like 5 days. Here's a battery for a cordless phone. Seems like the cordless phones used to really eat these up quick. You'd have to get a new one. Sometimes it was almost cheaper to buy a new phone than it was these batteries. I can remember that. And one ground copper, what do you call this thing? I don't know what you call it, but you hook up the ground wire to plumbing pipe through this. Standoff maybe? I don't know. Anyway, guys, there is my junk box for this time. This is number 4, or no, this is number 6. And I hope you liked it. I wanted to show you this knife my son-in-law got me for Christmas. Look at this thing. That thing huge. I don't know where he got it, but it's ridiculous. Look at that thing. It's got a serrated blade on one side and a regular blade on the other. Comes with a little case. Wow, a huge case, I should say. Okay, well, that's it for the junk box. I hope you liked it. Till next time, guys, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up. Bye for now. Oh, hey, one more thing. If you like this junk box, let me know. If you're getting bored of them, let me know that too, so I'll know if you want to see any more of these types of videos. Okay, that's it for now. I wanted to tack on this quick video onto my last one. This is a box of modems that I found, and I'm going to go ahead and scrap these out for either the scrap metal or sell them as a bulk on eBay. I'll do my research and find out what the best bang is. Chances are the scrap value is going to be better though. So a whole big box of modems. And here is a box of Ethernet cards, and you know, most of these were pulled off old machines over the years. Look, there's even a multi-type one. It has 3 different inputs. Most of them come out of like school computers, things like that. So while these are more useful than the modems, I still really don't need this huge box. So I'll probably go through these and take some of the older ones. I see some modems here with some ISA slots. Like that one. So anyway, on with weeding out my stuff here. That's it. Hey guys, this is Steve. Thanks for watching. Hey, don't forget to subscribe if you like this video, and be sure to rate and comment. See ya.